I'm Susana Orta. I'm a postdoc researcher at the University of Trento in Italy, who is involved in BioAgora project and is leading the Nature-Based Solutions Knowledge Exchange Network, and therefore is responsible of developing all the knowledge needs and requests that come from the Commission related to the topic of urban MBS. And within the University of Trento, I do research on, of course, nature-based solutions, their integration in spatial planning, and what identify transformative practices.
The BioAgora project is tasked to develop the EU Science Service for Biodiversity, which aims to connect researchers and decision-makers to address biodiversity policy needs. It facilitates knowledge-based responses to European Commission requests through thematic knowledge exchange networks, such as the Network on Nature-Based Solutions.
Okay, so we received from DG Environment two requests. One was on providing a collection of planning support tools for especially urban planners to help them develop and implement and monitor the urban greening strategies or urban nature plans. And the second request was on providing a guidance for implementing green roof and green walls, again in support of local practitioners, extracting lessons from the European experience around these kind of greening interventions. And these two requests will directly contribute to the implementation of Target 14 and 9 of the EU Biodiversity Strategy 2030 and the Article 8 of the Nature Restoration Regulation. This is the policy relevance for these two tickets. My role was mediating between the DG Environment, the key CBD, the BioAgora request management team, and also the group of experts that was set up to synthesize the existing knowledge around these two topics and eventually draft the answer for this request, provide the knowledge the DG Environment was asking for.
Addressing requests of this nature follows a structured and focused process. It begins with a close dialogue between the Commission and the knowledge provider to clarify the policy question and define its scope. Relevant scientific expertise is then mobilised through the formation of a dedicated expert panel. Evidence is gathered and synthesised through iterative exchange with policymakers to ensure policy relevance and clarity. The process concludes with a consolidated scientific response, formally addressing the original request within a timeframe that supports policy needs.
For the ticket on planning support tools, actually the expert group not only developed the report describing 59 tools and providing case study where these tools were applied, but they also built a database that will be kept as a living resource, so it will be updated regularly. And upon that database, they also create an app for urban planners, so they can urban planner help navigate the very wide landscape of tools according to their planning phases, their needs, but also the skills they have, and select the most appropriate one. BioAgora is doing a really good job in setting up this answering request process, and the added value of that is that it connects the scientific community, mainly the EU-funded projects, with policymakers at the EU levels. So from these dialogues and interactions, we are making the knowledge around specific topics really actionable for implementing and achieving the targets and ambitions for urban greening and for enhancing biodiversity in cities that are integrated in the EU Biodiversity Strategy for 2030 and the Nature Restoration Regulation.